Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got the pre-judging of the Romania Pro. And this was your top 6 call out. As you can see in the middle, Rafael, Brandao, Akim, Williams. On the sides, Emir Omeragic, or as you Americans would say, Emir Omeragic. And then also Horse MD is there. Christian Wolski made the top 6, probably 5th place, but he's not in the top 4. You're gonna see later in the final call out. Now, as far as the 4 guys in the middle here, who's gonna place where? Well, based on the way they were moving these guys, it seems like Akim is gonna be in that top 2, but I don't know if I agree with that. Personally, right off the bat, I think Rafael Brandao is winning this one quite handily. As you can see, he's destroying Akim in the back shots. Man, Akim's back is completely melted. Like the rest of his physique, entire physique, aside from the back, is looking great. It's actually looking very fresh, very big and full, but like because of that back, I would say he needs to retire, pretty much. Like, it's so bad, it's so atrophied, it's basically non-existent anymore. And he can't win major shows and plays well at the Mr. Olympia with no back, basically. So pretty much everybody on this stage, I'm thinking probably like the top 10 guys here are killing Akim in both back shots. You're gonna see back lat spread in a second. It's also not good. It's gone completely. The back disappeared. There is no back whatsoever. Lower body is fine from behind, but like, where is the back? It's gone. So as you can see, Rafael is looking great here compared to Akim, but his back double bicep is not the best here. Emir has an amazing freaking back and back double bicep, like he is the most shredded guy on this stage easily. The glutes are peeled, the back is dry, he's also decently tall, he's big. He has some flaws, you're gonna see them in a second in the front shots, but like the back double bicep, he wins this shot. Now, Horse MD is also known for having a weak back. His back double bicep is bad. His back lat spread is better. But even his back double bicep is much better than Akim's. So, because of this flaw, I don't have Akim second. But it seems like he's gonna play second here. Look at Akim's back in the transitions. Like, what is this? What is this? It's gone. Look at how small it is, man. Wow, what happened to it? I wonder why this happens. His back was better a long time ago, but now it's gone with the wind. It's missing in action. Let's go with the side poses now. Let's check out the side tricep. And here is why Akim is probably going to place top 2, because in all the other shots, he is definitely looking better than all the other guys in the top 4. Maybe not Rafael Brandao, but that's it. Well, abs and thighs is also not his strongest pose, so I don't know. I mean, I think because of those 2 back shots, he needs to be punished. I would definitely place him in 4th here, at least 3rd. And in 2nd, I would have Emir. I would definitely have Emir, or Emir, however you guys want to call him. He doesn't have the best aesthetics, for sure. He has some flaws like his quads, and he doesn't have like the prettiest structure from the front especially. But with his conditioning, with his size, height, everything, he is good enough, for me at least, to place 2nd here. Maybe even 3rd, but I definitely don't have Akim ahead of him. Even though Akim is really good in all the other shots, those 2 back shots, man, it's just too much if you ask me. Now let's check out the final call out, the top 4 call out right here. And so they started this call out by placing Emir in the middle. So I guess some judges thought he should be 2nd, or at least fight for that 2nd. But then they decided to put Akim in the middle. So based on this, I am assuming that Emir is 3rd because he's on the left, Horse MD is on the right, he's 4th, and Akim is 2nd, Rafael is winning. That's probably the way this is gonna play out. Here is, for example, why Emir probably won't play 2nd, because like his front double bicep doesn't flow that well, especially compared to Akim. I mean, compared to everybody else, really, in this call-out. And I understand the judging these days, it's very important to have the aesthetics, to have the flow. And it's probably worse to have a bad flow in the front shots than to have a completely melted back, right? Whether I agree with that, or you, or whoever, that's kind of the way the judging is, and sure, I can see it. I'm not saying I necessarily disagree with that. Not the way I would judge this show, because of that back. Back is very important to me at least, like, I want to see a decent back at least. And yeah, Akim is losing the front double to everybody here, but not by as much as Akim is losing to everybody in the back shots. So, in my eyes, by my math, I think Akim shouldn't play second, but it seems like that's gonna be the case. And also, Akim is the king of the finals, right? He always improves for the finals. He's always kind of off at the prejudging and then comes in much better at the finals, so we can expect that as well. Now, Emir's front double bicep is probably his worst pose, and Akim has two horrible poses, both back lat and back double. But in my opinion, Emir actually looks really good in the front lat spread. Again, that midsection is kind of, taking a lot of space. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing physique in the front lat, but it's not that big of a difference between him and let's say Akim or Horse MD. He's beating Horse MD. Overall, I'm pretty sure Emir is placing at least third. I can see him in second. We'll see what's gonna happen. Maybe the finals are gonna change things, but usually Akim comes better at the finals and wins the finals. So if Emir is not winning at this point, it's not very likely that he's gonna beat Akim in the finals. But who knows? Maybe this show is gonna be different. Let's check out the side chest now and both side poses. Akim is kind of known for his side chest, for his side leg, and his chest. But again, it's not that big of a gap between him and Emir as much as it is in the back shots. And I'm basically talking only about Akim versus Emir in this show. I'm not even paying attention to Rafael and Horse MD. As far as those two guys, Rafael brought it. He's in good conditioning. It's not a crazy outstanding conditioning. Do I see him beating Chris Bumstead? To be honest, probably no. I don't know. I have no idea. We would have to see that, and we won't see that because for some reason Rafael is scared to stand next to him, and he's gonna just skip Prague Pro and do the Portugal Pro if he loses this, but it's obvious that he won't lose it, so that's it for Rafa. He's not gonna do the Prague Pro and stand next to Chris Bumstead. Very, very unfortunately, sadly, worst decision he ever made in his life. But yeah, I guess some of these guys don't really know what they're doing in terms of business in bodybuilding and marketing. Whatever. Horse MD, he brought okay conditioning. I would say it's similar to last year's Romania Pro, maybe a little bit worse. I wouldn't say he's in outstanding conditioning, but he's okay. He did not embarrass himself the way he did at the Arnold, so that's a plus, but not great either. Top 4 at this show beating Christian Wolski. It's still a decent result, but if he was peeled, if he was more conditioned, maybe he would have beat Emir, but no, it's not gonna happen. Check out Emir's glutes, man. Peeled, shredded. Horse MD is fine as well, he is lean, but he is not peeled out of his mind. And the back is definitely holding some water. It's not as dry as the leanest, the most shredded version of Horse MD. And Emir is definitely winning the back double bicep, if you ask me, among these 4 guys. He's beating everybody here in the back double, and I would say back lat as well, because of that conditioning in the glutes, in the hamstrings, in the back as well. The width, the height, everything is just working in his favor. In the side tricep, Emir also looks very good. You can see the striations in the glutes. The upper body is decently sized. It's conditioned as well. He's definitely matching these guys with size overall, even though his legs are kind of like his weak point and they're Akim's strongest point. Basically, he is not looking that much worse. Again, I'm pretty sure Rafael Brandao is gonna win this show. And Akim Williams, it seems like he's most likely gonna place second. Do I see it that way? No, I definitely have Emir in second and Akim probably in third, and then Horse MD in fourth. That's the way I see it, guys. If you see it otherwise, tell me down below. Tell me what you think about what Rafa brought to this stage. How would he fare against Sibam? And tell me, what do you think about Akim and his back? Should he just retire from bodybuilding with a back like that? And what do you think about Emir? I think he's only like 25, 26 right now. A very, very young guy. Anyways, we'll see what's gonna happen in maybe 4 or 5 hours at the finals. So guys, stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, like this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon, guys. All the best and bye-bye.